And let's turn to our first alert forecast with meteorologist Lauren Hope right now. We're talking tropics for us because we're still watching out for whatever of Sarah is coming our way.
Yeah, usually when we're getting closer to Thanksgiving, the tropics are winding down. We're not really talking about it as much anymore,
nope.
but yeah,
we're
going to talk about it.
Yeah, we're still looking at a tropical storm out there. This is Sarah nearing landfall in Belize this morning. This is the only storm out there at the moment, and there are no other areas of interest, and this very well could be the last of what we'll see this hurricane season. But Tropical Storm Sarah is moving to the west-northwest at 5 miles per hour. Winds are sustained at 40 miles per hour, and we're looking at showers and storms continuing to impact parts of Central America. But we aren't necessarily looking at any direct threat from this storm, indirect impacts down the road. So in general, land interaction, especially this mountainous terrain, is going to cause Sarah to not only weaken, but dissipate heading into tonight. So we're looking at this, generally speaking, really seeing the worst of it in Central America and just indirect impacts in Florida. I wanted to show you this quote this morning from the National Hurricane Center. Sarah has produced a tremendous amount of rain in Honduras. Data indicates that there have been some reports of around 40 inches of rain. That is life-threatening flash flooding and mudslides, just shocking rainfall in a very short amount of time. But I want to show you what will happen now that Sarah's working through land today. So not a lot left over. We're not looking at significant rainfall from this, even as it weakens and really starts to fall apart heading into the next 24 hours. Whatever's left over is going to get absorbed into an approaching cold front. And by Wednesday, we're looking at showers and storms working through southwest Florida. But that's it. And then after the cold front passes, we are dry the rest of the week. So really the only significant chance for rain will be Wednesday. We've got another cold front coming our way on Friday, but that will be mostly dry. So how much rain are we talking about? Well, over the next 7 days, so mainly looking at that rain potential Wednesday, rainfall potential a little bit down compared to yesterday, still anywhere from about 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. I believe isolated pockets will see up to an inch of rain. But remember, we are completely drought-free across southwest Florida, so we don't need the rain. We're not in bad shape whatsoever at this point in the dry season. And speaking of which, a dry, sunny day today for the rest of your weekend. It's looking gorgeous. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s to start off. And as I take you through Futurecast, no rain to track for you if you are heading out to any of those fun events, maybe getting some ingredients already, looking ahead for Thanksgiving. If you're out and about running errands, it's a nice outlook throughout the day today, lots of sunshine, and it will warm up. We're looking at a pretty warm afternoon with temperatures in the low to mid 80s, so certainly going to be another comfortable evening. A little bit warmer than what we've seen the past few nights, but we'll dip down into the mid 60s. We are looking at dry weather the next couple of days. Wednesday, here comes the rain, and then, like I mentioned, a weak secondary front on Friday. Just a stray shower chance there, but it'll reinforce a very cool snap. Maybe even chilly for some of you. 50s for Friday and Saturday mornings and highs in the low 70s. That's your NBC2 First Alert forecast.
I think when we stand, I think it just looks better. It feels better at a desk.
Well, I'm not even going to stand because I don't want our viewers to see how
well,
actually should be. But hey, it's all about balance. You can stand,
That's
you can
true.
sit, you know.
I know.
Nothing in excess is good.
Well, you don't really stand, Lauren. You run around the studio.
Yeah, I don't sit a whole lot, but oh man, yeah, but this is just such a nice day. Again, we've got great temperatures, low humidity. It's been beautiful this weekend, and that only continues again today. Temperatures are in the mid 60s, 63 even farther to the north in Arcadia, 65 for LaBelle, 64 degrees for Cape Coral, and another warm, pleasant afternoon with temperatures getting into the 80s. Hey, if you are heading out to the 52nd annual boat show happening again today in downtown Fort Myers, another cool start out there. That event getting going at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., low 80s, and lots of sunshine, and then wrapping up around 5 p.m., temperatures getting into the 70s. Now, we'll see a few passing clouds. It won't be one of those days where it's just nothing but blue skies, but it'll be partly sunny skies today, and it will feel wonderful. If you're heading out to dinner tonight, you might want the jacket. We're looking at another evening with temperatures eventually into the 60s, but that's actually up just a couple degrees from what we've seen yesterday morning and even for some pockets today. So if you felt that it's comfortable this morning, you'll have no problems into tonight. All right, I know it's felt so comfortable this weekend, but actually we're just running seasonally. This is where we should be. In fact, we're actually running a little bit behind a schedule when it comes to our first real cold snaps of the season. Usually we would have seen our first night below 55 degrees by November 8th. We have yet to do that. And then our first night in the 40s is typically November 23rd, around there. So heading into next week. And we really haven't seen these just really strong cold snaps, but that will change heading toward the end of next week. So how much longer do you have to at least enjoy the low humidity? It's not super chilly out there, but it's feeling comfortable. For now, we're going to see this lingering through Monday. Dew points down into the low 60s, feeling really, really nice. But this will start to increase heading into Tuesday evening. There's 5 p.m. You can see the dew points back up into the mid to upper 60s, getting a little bit more muggy. And then on Wednesday, here we go back to those low to mid 70s. That's just because we are seeing remnant moisture headed our way from Tropical Storm Sarah. So it will really weaken and dissipate heading into tomorrow, but still what's left is going to get pulled up into this approaching cold front on Wednesday. And we'll have to be watching for showers and thunderstorms here. But the good news is after this front passes Thursday, Friday, next weekend, we're in store for a dry outlook and a big cold snap. So we're seeing not only the showers and storms Wednesday, but a second cold front on Friday. It's going to be mainly a dry front, so just a 10% chance for stray shower there. But look at the temperature difference. So if you already think it feels nice today in the 80s, I mean, it does, but 70s Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That, by the way, the coolest air of the season so far. And here we go for those mornings, a little bit back on track here in the low to mid 50s. So a chilly feel to the air heading into next weekend. That's your NBC2 First Alert forecast.